Hi everyone, welcome back to WHU TV. My name is John, your host as always, and I hope you're all doing well as I always do. This is the preview of West Ham's 15th away game of the 21-22 Premier League season, where we travel to Shite Hart Lane to take on Tottenham Hotspur on Sunday afternoon, 4:30 kickoff live on Sky Sports. As always, this video is sponsored by the channel sponsor 3Recoded.com. Please click the link in the description below that will take you directly through to the West Ham section of their website. But as you can see from the animation that's up here, you can also buy some really nice retro shirt for Spurs gear as well. There's t-shirts and sweatshirts and jackets, everything you would could possibly want. So go grab yourself a very nice retro shirt. And any purchases made through the link in the description below, the commission that the channel would normally be getting, I'll be sending directly on to Iron Supporting Food Banks, the charity in the Newham area that are helping those in the Newham area, which is our spiritual home, to have some food on the table, guys. So even if you're a Spurs supporter, but you want to help people that are less better off than you and I, go grab yourself a really nice retro shirt. You'll be saving yourself a few quid, and as I said, you'll be helping those that are less fortunate. So as always, let's start off by talking about the officials for this game. The referee is Anthony Taylor. His assistants are Gary Bestwick and Adam Nunn. The fourth official is David Coote. On VAR, once again, we have Paul Tierney, and his assistant is Harry Leonard. So I'm a little bit concerned that for two league games on the same day of the week as well, for that matter, this is our third game in 8 days, technically speaking, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, that we've got the same VAR person who wouldn't stop the Everton players the Aston Villa players going down whenever they felt like it. That worries me. On our last 6 Premier League games trips away to Shite Hart Lane, it shows we've won 1, drawn 2 and lost 3. And we all remember that win back in April of 2019, the first team to score and win against Spurs once they redeveloped the stadium. I'm not going to call it a new stadium because it's not. All they did is they made it look beautiful. Don't get me wrong, the pitch inside looks stunning, but all they did is they moved it 50-60 yards down the road, and apparently it's classed as a new stadium. Do me a favour. David Moyes has faced Spurs away 16 times in the Premier League, winning 4, drawing 4 and losing 8. So things are on the cards here, guys. Let me put it that way. When we played Spurs at home earlier in the season in October, we won 1-0 from a very late second half goal from Antonio on the 72nd minute, which was the first time, if I remember correctly, since 2006, where we avoided defeat in 3 consecutive Premier League meetings with Spurs in the Premier League. That's quite an interesting information that didn't really occur to me at the time, but when I was looking back on a few things, doing the research for this video, I thought, yeah, it's been a while. Spurs are 2 places behind us, 8th in the table with 2 games in hand and 3 points behind us after losing to a Ronaldo hat-trick at the weekend 3-2 up at Old Trafford. Their record so far this season is winning 14, drawing 3 and losing 10, scoring 42 goals and conceding 35, so on a plus goal difference of 7. Our goal difference is plus 12, so they will need to have to embarrass us big time in order to try and overtake us in the league at some point by 6 or more goals, which, to be honest with you, I can't see. It's not just because of the quality of Spurs that turns up every now and again, but more down to the fact our defending is a lot more resilient than that now, and we don't seem to be losing by more than a couple of goals, or any more than that seems to be long gone by now, which I'm loving the fact, and we all obviously acknowledge that. Now, since Conte's come in, their formation is predominantly at home 3-4-2-1, with Spurs playing a very high line, as we all know, which has given them mixed results, as to say the least, as their last 5 home games they've won 2, drawn 1 and lost 2. And overall in the season, the home form shows they've won 8, drawn 1 and lost 4, scoring 23 goals and conceding 15, so a plus 8 goal difference, with an average points per game tally at home of 1.92. At home, they scored an average of 1.77 goals per game, conceded 1.15, with an average match goals of 2.92. So I can see goals in this from both sides. I generally can. Whether that will happen or not is another matter, but I can genuinely see. I'd be very surprised if either team kept a clean sheet, if I'm honest with you. They've kept just under 6 clean sheets on average from 13 games played so far at home. Failed to score almost in 3 games, and the average possession at home shows 50%. So it's, even though that's not bad, that's not great either from their point of view, but could actually give us a bit of a boost. They've taken 14.23 shots on average per game with a 12% conversion rate. They've committed 11.46 fouls on average per game and conceded 11.15. We all know Spurs' style of play and their strengths, but their weaknesses are defending set pieces and stopping opponents from creating chances. So long may that continue this weekend, because we can actually exploit those issues if we get the system and the formation and the tactics right. We will have to stop their short passes, the counter-attacks and wing attacks, of course, and also try and stop them creating long shots, which is a lot of their strengths. Their highest goal scorer at home is, no surprise, Son, with 8 goals and 2 assists in all competitions. Harry Kane has got 4 goals as well. Their highest assister is Lucas Moura with 4 goals and 2 assists. Sorry, 4 assists and 2 goals, I should say. Apologies. Players to look out for other than these two easy players that are easy to talk about. So obviously Moura in top of it. The new guy, Kulusevski, I think you pronounced that, who's become a really good signing for Spurs, annoyingly. Emerson Royal, Reguilon, I've rated him the last couple of seasons. When I did the video with young Jake on West Ham Unofficial last summer, he was in my Premier League starting 11. Reguilon, I think, he's a fantastic player. Bergwijn, Romero, Højbjerg, and of course Hugo Lloris can be very difficult to score against. He can make some fantastic saves, and to be fair, he did that a few times against Man United. Really kept Spurs in the game for a lot of the time. Now, PremierInjuries.com showed no return date for Oliver Skipp, who's been out with a groin-stroke hip injury since January, but it looks like Ryan Sessegnon could be back in early April from his thigh injury, as could also Spurs relative youngster Tanganga from his knee injury. They both could be around about the start of next month after the international break. So it looks like Conte's got pretty much a full squad at his disposal. Now, I won't talk about subscribers, guys. Figures haven't changed. Still 900 views over the last 4 weeks coming from those that aren't subscribed. So by all means, please do hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you get to know when new content is going up. But turning to West Ham, this is being recorded for the Patreons on Wednesday and is going to be available on YouTube on Thursday before the Sevilla game. So at the time of this recording, there's no new West Ham injury news in terms of Ogbonna, Bowen or even Soufal, if they're going to be back next month after the international break that comes after this game or not. We genuinely don't know. Even X in the recent podcast said he's getting conflicting information, and we'll obviously probably find out more information on Thursday or maybe Friday to find out what's going on Sunday. But Moyes likes to keep his cards very, very close to his chest, as we all know, so we can't really take anything for granted. So as a result of this, guys, this is the starting 11 that I'm hoping we're going to get to see, because if you saw the Sevilla preview, then you'll notice that there is one change. Fabianski in goal, with a back four of Johnson, Dawson, Zuma and Creswell, Souček and Rice in the defensive midfield positions, with Vlasic, Fornals and Lanzini in midfield, supporting Yarmolenko up front. So thank you very much for your time, guys. If you're new round here, welcome. It's great to see you. If you've made it this far, fantastic. I love you for doing that. If you haven't already done so, please do subscribe and hit the notification bell. If you've liked the video, please do like it. As always, put your comments in the comment section below. Let me know your thoughts on everything that we've discussed. But in the meantime, guys, have enjoyed the rest of your week. And if you're going to be at the Sevilla game tonight, I hope to see you. If not, then obviously, we'll be having the full-time thoughts video will be going available. And likewise, the same thing for the Spurs full-time thoughts as well, because I will be away, I'll be there. Me and Bill from Garage Football will be going to the game. So keep an eye out for that as well. Go over to Garage Football, check out their channel, subscribe if you haven't already done so, because I'm sure his vlog about the game is going to be entertaining. So guys, in the meantime, enjoy the rest of your week, have a cracking weekend, and I hope to see you very, very soon if I don't see you before the Spurs game. All the best now, take care.